After almost 20 years, we are now only 1 month away from a full withdrawal of U.S. troops from Afghanistan. This morning in the western city of Herat, the UN's main Afghan compound was attacked by what officials say were anti-government elements. Assailants used grenades and gunfire, killing at least one Afghan guard. Meanwhile, the first wave of evacuated Afghan interpreters reached Virginia today, fleeing the Taliban as it rapidly gains ground and targets American allies. About 200 interpreters and their families flew from Kabul to the U.S., then boarded buses to begin their temporary stay at Fort Lee. That is a military base just south of Richmond. Joining me now is Ahmadullah Siddiqui, a former interpreter in Afghanistan and a special immigrant visa ambassador with No One Left Behind. It's great to have you with us. I know that you came to the U.S. after 4 years as a linguist on the ground in Afghanistan. This morning, 200 interpreters arrived in Fort Lee, Virginia. What are they feeling right now, having gone through the experience yourself, and what do you want to say to them?
Oh, first of all, thanks for having me, and I want to welcome them home. That's my first thing. And I know how they feel right now because I have been through a lot as they did. So when I got my visa, I got it in 1 year, and nobody was as lucky as I was. And so their new life starts here, and I welcome them.
So what was your experience resettling in the United States like? What support systems are needed to resettle? You're dealing with cultural challenges. You're dealing with an entirely different new society and new system. What do you think some of the biggest challenges you faced that other interpreters and their families will face?
First of all, the high expectation. And then the culture shock, environment, how to adjust, with the environment, and job search, transportation system is different here, and many more. However, if you get out of your comfort zone and work, make connections, network, and then these will be kind of easier for you. What I would suggest for these new, evacuees and interpreters here, to get out of their comfort zone and make connections. When I was here, I didn't know any Afghan, but right now there are thousands of Afghans living here in the States. In each city, in each state, they can find a lot of Afghans where they can help. Besides that, the resettlement agency is also there to help them in finding, the jobs and environment, how to adjust with the environment and transportation system. They show them all these.
There are, as you probably are aware, 2,300 people still with special immigrant visa qualifications that are still behind in Afghanistan. Do you believe enough is being done to bring them here? And also, what is life like for them there? And how concerned are you about their fate? Is that blown out of proportion, or should they be brought here to the United States immediately?
They should be brought immediately. That the threats and violence imposed upon the U.S. allies back in Afghanistan are already properly documented. And at least 300 interpreters, have been killed since 2016, and that number increased dramatically and drastically. So I think we haven't done, as an American, we haven't done what we should have done. We need them back here because we promised them, and then as an American, we need to keep our promise and bring our allies home safely.
Can I just ask you really quickly, do you think the U.S. is doing the right thing by pulling out of Afghanistan at this time?
Right now, I don't think so, because Afghanistan is not in that situation right now. The Taliban, the attacks are increasing. They're capturing the cities right now, and also they're torturing our allies in there.
All right, Ahmadullah Siddiqui, thank you so much for your insights. I greatly appreciate it.